joining. Luana Hodges, YBC Youth Building Conversation. This evening, I am sitting down with Martrelle, aka Trell. That's not what we normally, but that's not what I normally call her. But I just found out I've been calling her the wrong thing, but she's been answering. But we're gonna stick to Trail tonight. Tonight, CEO, founder of Go Getter Apparel. Before we start, I'm gonna pray us in, and then we're gonna get going. So just bow your heads wherever you at. Lord, I just want to say I thank you for this day. I thank you for this platform. I thank you for this young lady that has been sitting in front of me, God. I thank you for what she has going on with her creativity, God, the apparel, Lord. She is just blessing the DMV area. So we want to get her name and her brand out there so she can go across America, the country, another country, with her apparel and with her business, God. So, Lord, she's nervous. She reminds me of myself. We basically can go off of each other, actually. But we're just going to talk and have a great conversation about what she has going on, how she got started. So just bless our tongues, bless our minds, and bless our hearts. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
But I normally give a little background on the person that I'm sitting with. Y'all, I've been after her for 2 years. 2 years. 2 years to come on my platform. And she was like, no. And everybody know me. I always say, that's not what I do. She was like, I don't do that. I don't go, I don't talk. I don't do that. But finally, yes, she launched her website where you can go and purchase from her. And I was like, hey, I'm still waiting. And she said, I told you I was ready. And so I jumped on it like quick. So that's why you see me here on a Monday. Normally I interview on Tuesday and Thursday. But when she said, oh, I told you I'm ready, before she was able to change her mind, I was like, let me get her schedule right now. So here we are on a Monday. It's cold outside. So y'all sit back, enjoy, while we get to know Martrelle. Am I pronouncing that right? Let me know. Okay, let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. Because I'll be messing up names. So how you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. I'm doing good.
Good. How you feeling?
Nervous.
Now, y'all, we let me tell you, we was online. Now, normally I come on right before it's time to interview. Me and her already did a 45-minute session together. So I don't know why she's nervous. But anywho, we're gonna start. So the first question I always ask, who is Martrelle Smallwood?
A mother first, bus driver, a strong-minded person. Truly what my name is, Go Getter, the name of my company.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay.
But I'm also a very caring person.
Okay. You going in my question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So can you give me 3 adjectives about yourself? 3 different adjectives about yourself.
I'm an introvert. I really don't like to be in front of anything or anyone. Um, 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 uh, Me personally, I will say, if I have to describe myself in just one word, a loner.
Okay.
I will definitely say that.
Okay.
I will definitely say that. But I'm also a giver at the same token.
Okay. So where was you born and raised?
I was born in D.C., but I was raised in Maryland my whole life.
Okay. Great. So in your bio, you mentioned at a young age, you was creative, athletic. So that's kind of hard to believe that you're an introvert, that you like being behind the scenes. But can you elaborate a little bit more on that statement?
Um, I can say I'm an introvert because I really don't like to be up front. I will back you on anything. It's normally my sister up front. But I can say I'm active. I was active in in sports and stuff like that because I'm also I, I'm a clown. So as long as I'm playing, I really don't care. I'm not focused on who's watching or who's in front of me because I'm focused on what I'm doing. So I mean, there's a difference.
Okay.
It drives me to do whatever I'm doing.
Okay. Cool. Cool. So, how and when was your business birthed out?
Um, in 2021. And actually we was in the pandemic and everybody was doing was in the house, and I was watching a lot of YouTube and seeing different people working on things and starting their own business. A person that caught my attention was her name is I never met her. I would love to meet her one day. um, because she taught me so much just by being on YouTube, and her name is T-shirt chick. She goes by that.
Mm,
And I watched. She's so detailed on what she's doing and how to do it. You can actually physically learn from her.
right.
And I've always been one that if I can see it, I can do it.
Mm,
And that's with anything. Anything. I've always been good with my hands, with drawing, building stuff, putting things together. So it just came easy.
okay. Okay. So, who and what inspired you to go into business?
First of all, foremost, my my mom. My mom always, no matter what I did, she always had my back. She always pushed me to be better and stronger than I even knew I was.
Mm,
And when she passed, I vowed that I would not give up on anything that I do anymore.
mm,
And my daughter, Sheena,
mm-hmm.
um, stepped up when my mom passed and I was going through so much. She stepped up and said, Mom, why don't you um, go back into your creativity side? It might help you deal with the things that you're going through at this moment. And she was actually, every time I'm in this room, I'm watching, most of the time watching YouTube and watching T-shirt check and the other ones I watch. And Sheena was like, Mom, I think you can do this. Like, you already know how to draw. You already can put things together. So all you have to do is put it on paper and go from there. So it was basically those two that pushed me to get where doing what I'm doing now.
Wow. And how did you come up with the name? Go Getter Apparel.
Um, I seem to never let anything or any obstacle keep me down. No matter how far I would fall, I would come up. And everything that I've always went by a policy of, even things that happen bad, to me, it's not bad. It's a learning lesson. I learn from it. I grow from it. I make myself elevate from it. And that's how I live my life. And I try to teach my kids the same thing.
Okay, okay. So you mentioned you was a bus driver. You drive the bus for these kids. So
Mm.
you gotta have patience.
Yeah, I still drive the bus. I've been driving. Woo!
You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
have patience. So I'm gonna throw this question in here to you. So
Okay.
dealing with youth, dealing with kids, and being that my platform was built out of my ministry, youth ministry, and young adult ministry. Um, do you consider yourself a mentor to the kids that you drive on your bus?
I would say so, but a lot of times when it comes to the kids, I look at them as um, they bring the caring side out of me. They keep it there. Let's put it like that, because this world can be really hard, and they keep the caring side in me. I go there. I've been doing it for almost 28 years,
Yeah,
so it's got to be something that keeps me going back.
yeah.
It definitely has to be, and it's something that I like to do. I can't say now I'm the only bus driver that will say I don't like to drive, but I like my job.
Right.
So
So it got to be the kids, the
It has to be the kid.
interaction with
Yeah.
the kids. So that's good. That's good. Okay, okay. I had to throw that in there. Because when you, because like you said, you have 20 plus years in the school system, and you gotta like what you do, and
Mm-hmm.
come across these different, and these kids are different now, and
Yeah.
come across these kids, you gotta be in a mentoring state of mind because you're dealing with the kids and the youth. And
Yeah.
I think the way that they respect you is you pouring into them. They're getting something when they get on that bus, they know they're gonna get something from you. Whether it's a
Mhm.
smile, whether it's a hug, whether it's a joke, like you said, you like playing them, you like joking, whether it's a joke or whatever, but they know they're gonna get something great from you.
Yeah.
So in saying that, who is your mentor? Who would you say is your mentor?
My mom was.
Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. That's why I say my mom is too.
Mhm.
So let's get back to the business. So when you see your appeal on social media or in pictures, because I see a lot of people posting, "Hey, go get a," how does that make you feel?
At first, it was like shocking because I was like, okay, people actually like what I'm doing. Um, then it became a thrill. It was like, wow, I'm actually accomplishing what I set my goals to be. I'm actually doing things that people like, and they can see my creativity at the same token. So it makes me feel great, actually. It actually makes me feel great.
Okay, great, great, great. So we spoke about, because most people that do designs on t-shirts or sweatshirts or whatever, they use the Cricut machine. But you took it to a different level. You took it to another level. And I don't know if you guys can see the machine in the back, but it's right behind it. So just walk us through you moving from the Cricut to something more advanced, and how did you get there?
Um, well, I still have my Cricut machine. Dealing with that, I mean, that came fairly easy. Dealing with that. But when I stepped to this embroidery machine, the Racoma embroidery machine, it was like I had to go back to school. I had to take 10 classes, pre classes. Then I had to go on a Zoom class. Um, that wasn't so, I can't say it was so much easy. It wasn't. I didn't even want to say it was because it wasn't. But, you know, the classes are over, I can say this. When you're working with the machine by yourself, there are things that are going to happen. And like I go in my model with life, the things that go bad, good, whatever, I learn from it. Things that go on with that machine, I do the same. But I don't get so upset with the machine anymore because it making me do something over again or making me fix something or rethread something, it's making me learn it. So um, I can say for anyone that is looking to get one, that's into this or want to get into, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely. I learn something different every day, and it shocks me. And I'm in this room by my daggone self and be like, wow, I didn't know it could do that. But it's working out well.
Okay. So you're an entrepreneur, you have your own business. What would you say to those that's trying to get into whatever type of entrepreneur mindset or whatever business that they're trying to open? Because talking to you, it's about the time that you put into your craft. So can you speak a little bit on that?
Well, when it comes to getting into this, it's hours. It takes a long time. I can see when you're passionate about something and you really want it, you don't give up, no matter how long it takes and how long it takes from your regular life. Um, you don't give up. You just keep on pushing. Um, like I said, I'm in here hours. Even when I go to my regular job, I get off of work and I come in here and I still don't go to work bed until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. It's because when I'm in here, it's not like a job to me. It's more like my peace zone. It I have no worries when I'm in here at all. So even when I'm even on the weekends, I come in here 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I don't come out of here until about 11, 12 o'clock at night. It's my zone. You
Mm.
know, if you really want it, don't let nothing or no one, because there are people that's going to say you not can't do this, or man, you're wasting your time and all that. Nah, don't listen to it. Be yourself. Be your own leader, and go from there.
Okay. So, what have been some of your biggest achievements? In
This right here, getting on here, getting on here, definitely. This is not me. This is definitely not me. But I mean, even though you can't see it on here, my heart is racing. This is definitely not me. But I'm glad I did it. I'm not going to. I vowed that I was not going to let much hold me back anymore. No matter if I'm scared of it or what, I'm just going to keep on pushing forward. What happened will happen.
Okay, I like that. I like that. So, where do you see your business or your brand in the next 3 years?
Hopefully, in a store.
Okay,
Hopefully, in a store. I mean, that's my goal.
okay. So your
So,
goal is to get in the store. Okay, love it, love it. Okay, okay, okay. So, and I also know, okay, I also know this has been an obstacle for you getting on here as well. So, so we're gonna use the achievement that look, she said yes, y'all, but it has been, let me tell it's been a 2 year obstacle, okay, of her coming on because every time I asked her, she was like, no. And I was like, well, maybe no, 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 that's not. You don't understand. That's not. I can't talk. I was like, but then when she finally was like, I told you I'm coming. I was like, I had to make this happen. I had to make this happen. So, looking back over your life, what would your what would you say to your younger self? What would you say to your younger self? Because I'm pretty sure you probably was quiet, introvert all your life, and now you finally stepping out saying, "No, I, got- I got to be uncomfortable."
to
So
to
looking
be
back,
to be honest, the way I feel now, at the age I am now, I wish I pushed myself earlier. Um, Only person you can be fear of is God. Besides, just I mean, you're holding yourself back, and that's what I was doing. So I choose not to do that anymore.
so what would you say to your younger self if you had to have a conversation with her? What would you say?
You can do this, girl. You got this. You got this. You got this. Nothing is unachievable. You can do this.
Okay, I like it. I like it. So, do you believe you're building a legacy for your children and their children, children?
Um, I can say so. I've had conversations with all my kids, and well, I ain't got that many. I got three. Let me get that straight. Let me get that straight. I ain't got that many. I just got three. But I've had conversations with them. I would like them to get into this with me, so it can be more of a family business, so they can learn it. And God forbid if anything happened to me, take it over.
Yeah.
Um, because again, they're younger, they got the youth, and maybe they can take it in a direction that I haven't already taken it to, which would be great.
Okay. Okay. So you guys can see. So how did you looking? Okay, so if it was me looking in, but we already talked about it. I'm like, all right, she's sitting in her lab and she's sitting. I mean, you got in her store, you got everything together. But when you first started, was it expensive? Because I know for me, we always say we don't have this to do it, we don't have that to do it, we can't do this, we can't. But I believe God give us everything in our hands to start
Mhm.
whatever we want, and He'll supply the rest. So was that your story in building up your business?
Um, when I decided I wanted to do this and do it for real, it was just sacrificing for me. I could say that. Because I had, most people have a thing where they collect something, or they just just got to have something. Um, for me, it's always been tennis shoes. There's not a Nike out here that I don't have. Um, but that was my biggest. When you said sacrifice, that was my biggest sacrifice, because I would buy 2, 3 pair of shoes a month. I mean, it doesn't matter. Um, so I stopped. I actually stopped, and when I
Mm,
stopped, it I saw all the money that I was putting into my shoes. To be honest, and I just started using the money towards my business, and it worked. It worked. I cut out something to put something there, and it benefited me in the end.
wow. I like that. I
Mhm.
like that. I like that. I like that. So what is next for you? What is next for you?
Um, I, I never even really asked myself that, to be honest. For me, I want to keep growing my business, and um, from my images that I've put out, I just want to. I mean, those are sort of mild images that I put out. I want to elevate it to a different level.
Mm,
Um, I don't try to put out simple images. Anybody could do that. So I want to take it to a different level, and hopefully, eventually, I will get there.
okay, okay. So let us. Can we see? Because I'm pretty sure our viewers wants to see your image of your
Um,
goat. She has. I think she has one on.
this was one of them I have on right here.
Okay.
But
And she do customize to your own logo.
mm, mm, this is another one that I have.
Oh wow.
Um,
Okay.
but these two are my complex ones.
Mm,
That one, and then this one.
wow. Wow. Nice. 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 Yeah, so we're gonna find out how we can support. Get your sweatsuits. So how can so how can my viewers follow you, support you? You just launched your new website. Can you give us all that information?
Well, I'm on Instagram at go underscore getter 2372, and also on YouTube with the um, same path. I mean, then I'm on Wix, and that is go getter apparel.com, and that's freshly just released on the 19th of this month. So that's freshly new, but it's doing well.
Great. And you can order from there.
You can order basically anything, and if you don't see it, the size on there, it's not that I don't have it. Certain sizes I just do not put out because um, they don't sell unless really people really want those, and those are really bigger sizes. So they can always call on the number on there, or text me, and I can definitely get it for them.
Okay. And do you customization as
Yes,
well?
I customize. I also do tumblers, um, business logos, all of that. You name it, I've tried it and done it. um, and, even I used to even do. Remember, I used to do the candles, but
Mm-hmm.
I figured that wasn't for me.
Okay.
I figured my niche was where I'm at now, or what I was doing now.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank
And make
you.
sure you send me all your information so I can put it down below the interview so they'll be able to get your website and follow you and order. Always support Black businesses out here. that's doing their thing. I know we can always go to Macy's or some other stores to buy our nice sweatsuits and sweatshirts, but why not support a black owned company that's doing the same exact thing? But yeah. So can you leave the people who would love to get into the industry of doing t-shirts, sweatshirts, pants, any type of apparel? Can you give them some positive feedback and some positive words?
Um, just don't stop. I mean, if that's what you really want to do your researches and don't stop. Even when you mess up, keep on going. If
Oh,
it's easy, it's not meant to get. So work for it.
okay. So what I like to do is 'cause I have a lot of comments. I don't see who's making the comments, but I have a lot of comments. Someone was like, "You got this." Hey ladies. Someone saying hi. Somebody sent you a heart. Clap, laugh. Okay, who's? Oh, that's Stephanie. Hey,
That's my girl.
Stephanie. Yeah, we call her Dancing Stephanie. Dancing Stephanie. Somebody else gave me that. We have you are doing absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
You got the heart eyes. Let's see here. Okay, somebody left something real big. I've been there with you from the beginning, and you come a long way. I'm so proud of you. Continue to strive to do better, be better, and you'll continue to grow. I love all of your merchandise that I've gotten from you and the quality that you provided. Okay.
Thank you.
I can't see who that is. And someone else says nice. There she is. She had everything from candles to tumblers. You can personalize any item with name or photo. Okay, I know that's right. And then who's this? Sis, you are like a lot. You like that. Okay. I don't know if that's Tasia or not, but this is Tasia. This is Tasia's older sister. For those who have seen her in my pictures, and she has been on my platform as well. But this is Tasia's older sister. But thank you for coming on, sharing, sharing. Guys, make sure you go and follow her. I don't do this for just to do it. I do it so all the people that come on my platform can get exposure, so you can follow. Please share the video as well because she makes some banging stuff. And I will have mine in February, my sweatsuit. Yes. So I thank you. I thank you. Stay on. Make sure you guys stay warm. I was going to say warm. Stay warm inside. It's cold outside. And I will see you next week. Enjoy your evening. Thank
Bye.
you for watching.